Welcome to this new Flight Simulator update movie. In this movie we're gonna look at the latest additions to the marketplace. It's a little bit later than normal due to some days off. So let's start with the first one, which is created by 2Pilot. It's the Airbus liveries bundle, and it contains both the A320, A310 pack number 1 and pack number 2, right? Which are also, let's say, added as individual packages. And here you can see some of the airliners added. So pretty nice, right? So both from American perspective, but also I would say Asia, EMEA, and some other regions around the world. That's also what's the next one, right? Also created by ATR the ATR 72600, also the World Cargo liveries in this case. So what they did is they picked several cargo delivery services, including FedEx, DHL, several other ones, and they simply added the liveries for those aircrafts. In this case it's for the ATR 72600, right? So keep in mind that this one requires you to buy the ATR aircraft. Another one is the ATR liveries mega pack, which contains the cargo liveries, which we just had a look at, as well as the worldwide pack number 1. And here you can see the liveries again from the several different airliners as well as cargo facilitators. Then we've got the ATR 72600 created by F-Suarez 3. It contains 20 liveries, multiple around the world, right? So Caribbean Airlines, DHL, Delta, FedEx, and they also added some new features like new realistic cockpit cabin textures. They fixed an external missing and incorrect decals. They fixed passenger windows and incorrect element colors in some part of the cockpit. The red one ambient occlusion textures and added dirt and scratches, as well as changes to the blade animation and texturing. So that's cool. Then the next one, that's a new helicopter created by Strike Simulations, the 530 Foxtrot. It's a helicopter. What has been added? Well, what they did is they created a helicopter using funny flight metal, as they call it. That balances the difficulties of handling the helicopter with the joy of experiencing a rotorcraft flight. They enhanced the systems to provide realistic feedback on engine behavior, as well as the capability to start from cold and dark, following proper procedures for turbine engines. Fully interactive cockpit, including the operatable doors as well as circuit breakers, configurable options including a FLIR pod, operatable searchlight, removable front doors, and full checklist, dynamic lighting, and 10 highly detailed liveries based on real-world examples. Here you can see some of the screenshots, right? So pretty cool. Then we've got the 737-700 liveries volume pack number 1 created by PMDG Solutions, or Simulations, sorry. For this one you also need to have the aircraft already from PMDG. So the PMDG 737-700, you need to have it prior to buying, I would say, the additional ones. And here you can see a list of liveries included. So pretty cool ones, including KLM, United, Ryanair, Delta, Southwest. Pretty cool. And also the 777 Bond, right? That's probably then, I assume it's this one, maybe, not sure, but pretty cool to see. Then we've got pack number 2 from PMDG, also for the same aircraft type, only then different liveries. So take that into account. If you have bought the aircraft via the marketplace, then you can use these liveries. Then the other one is the 737-800 volume pack number 1. Also several liveries from several world airliners, including some cargo airliners. Norwegian, WestJet, FedEx, Primair, DHL. As well as number 2, also for this aircraft type. Alaska, British Airways, Southwest again, Virgin, Cargo Air. Nice to see. Scrolling down the list, we're coming to a livery pack for Captain Sim, the 767 freighter air pack, DHL Latam cargo, and all the Nippon Airway cargo liveries, which they created and released. And a new aircraft, the Aeropract A22 Foxbat, created by Coxper. It's version 2. So likely there was a version 1 somewhere. So they decided to rebuild it completely from the ground. They removed the electronic flight instruments and replaced them with analog couches, remodeled and re-textured the entire aircraft. So what's new in version 2? Again, they remodeled it completely with or without wheel fairings, static elements turned on or off using in-cockpit checklists, switch between AESI units using the cockpit checklist, flaprons modeled, multiple liveries, control-friendly, realistic flight model, and easy to master, fun to fly. And this is how the aircraft looks like, including the several liveries also shown on the bottom. Then we've got Dream Scenery, Alexandria Night Enhancement. So this time they touched the city of Alexandria in Egypt and they enhanced it when you fly over the city by night. Then the Boeing 767 freighter, created by Captain Sim. It's a new aircraft. They added a lot of, or they simply converted the existing, I would say, 767 likely into a freighter. They added their stuff to it, so the optional main deck, lower deck with animated front door cargo, high resolution textures, realistic animations, UPS and Captain Sim house liveries. So that's pretty cool. Keep in mind that these aircrafts are using the 747 systems. So that's the, I would say, the Asobo ones, which are part of Flight Simulator. So you need to make sure that you're having the Flight Simulator version, including the 747, else this one won't work. Then we've got Casablanca, also night enhancement, created by Dream Scenery. Also received an update, right? So some nice night enhancements, which make it nicer to view or to fly over the city. As well as the airport, the Billy Bishop Toronto City Airport, known for its ICAO code Charlie Yankee Tango Zulu. Also night enhancements for that airport. So not a city enhancement, but an airport enhancement. Then Roman Designs released the Victoria International Airport, Charlie Yankee Yankee Juliet. And here you can see some of the screenshots. It's also pretty cool. Including, let's say, things outside of the aircraft or outside of the airport. Then Daman Night Enhancement, that's in Saudi Arabia by Dream Scenery again. Several night enhancements to the city. As well as the Munich Airport, Echo Delta Delta Mike, also known for the Munich Franz Josef Strauss Airport. They also updated that airport to look a lot nicer. So also cool. Down the list we will find the Compton Abbas Airfield, Echo Golf Hotel Alpha, created by Burning Blue Design. It's in the UK. So what did they do? They added several things, including 80 custom 3D objects, a dynamic working runway designator sign, animated hangar doors, completely custom windsock, animated spectators, real-life static aircrafts, right? So keep in mind that these, I would say, well, how many are? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 aircrafts, which are there, but they are, I would say, static, right? So don't expect that you can fly with them, but it looks pretty cool. Including the interior, as you could see. Then Sim Nord released the Noordborg Airfield, Echo Kilo November Bravo. That's in Denmark. It's a smaller airport, as you can see, but they touched the airport and at least made it look more realistic than the default airport. Then we've got the F4 Phantom from DC Designs. Those who missed it, right? This one was also announced officially on the flightsimulator.com website. It's a nice fighter jet. It contains 3D virtual cockpit based on the F4 G Phantom, fully animated instruments and controls, custom code INS with long and latitude input for complex navigation, as well as the operational radar with air-to-air and air-to-ground modes. So very cool things, including sounds, checklists, and then of course several liveries from the different, I would say, countries which are using this aircraft. Then we've got St. Louis Airport, created by Red Wing, Golf Oscar Sierra Sierra. This is a 1935 airport again, which brings back time from 1935, but now to Flight Simulator. So you can use this one. It was part of, I would say, a postal air service, as you can see here. So that's really cool. So what did they do? They add the PBR4K textures, detail tree, 30s building with cars and trucks, dynamic flags and windsock, static 30s aircrafts. And they included the manual and the local history map. Not too many screenshots, unfortunately, but it looks okay. Then we've got the Henderson Airport, Kilo Hotel November Delta, created by UK 2000 design. It requires the UK 2000 scenery common library. If you don't have it, then you can download it for free using the marketplace. And here is how it looks like. So several aircrafts. Those are, assume that a lot of them are static aircrafts. Also outside the airport. Then we've got the airport night enhancement for San Francisco International Airport, again by Dream Scenery, Kilo Sierra Foxtrot Oscar. They also touched this airport to make it look even cooler than it probably already is. Then MXI Design released the Kukis International Airport, Zayed Lima Alpha Kilo Uniform. It's an Albanian airport, as it looks like. It's an international airport in the Kukis County, Albania. And here you can see some of the screenshots. There's not too much additional information over here, but this is how it looks like. Then we've got Bologna Airport, Lima India Papa Echo, created by MK Studios. So what did they do? They updated the airport. So they added the high fidelity rendition of the Bologna Airport from the ground up. Main terminal interiors modeled, landings, building, landside buildings, and significant employee improvements. Optimized the MSFS performance, custom GSE vehicles, and compatible with most aircraft AI plugins. You can see that they made several changes which look really nice. Then we've got the Gago Coutinho Airport, also known as Faro International Airport, Lima Papa Foxtrot Romeo. It received a night enhancement, as you can see. Several night enhancements, again from Dream Scenery this week. Then we've got the airport night announcement for Madeira Airport, Lima Papa Mike Alpha, also known for Cristiano Ronaldo Airport. As well as, where were we? Oh, we had this one, right? The Magnum PI. Magnum PI Spinoza. So it's a private investigator played by Tom Selleck, right? If you know it, it was a very old television series. And they now simply added it as, I would say, kind of scenery where you can fly around the location where that TV series was recorded. Then we've got Manama night enhancement. It's the capital of and large city of Bahrain. Also received a night enhancement from Dream Scenery. The Angra dos Reis Airport, Sierra Delta Alpha Golf. Where is it located? In which country? In Brazil. It looks like close to Rio de Janeiro. So cheap airport, as you can see. So not too many screenshots included. except the ones on the top. It's created by Heaven Designs and BLG. The next one is created by PKSIM, the Gustav Rojas Penilla International Airport, Sierra Kilo, Sierra Papa. It's an airport located in the archipelago of San Andreas, Provincia on Santa Catalina, one of the departments of Colombia. So they added the airport, custom detailed models, custom handmade textures, various animations included. So also looks pretty cool. Down we've got Bravo Airspace. They created the Kodiak 100 International Hangar number 2. So it's a livery pack for the SimWorks Studios Kodiak 100, right? So keep in mind that you need to have this aircraft prior to buying these add-ons, or these liveries, because else you won't have anything. And this is simply what they added, right? So you've got cool livery pack for the Kodiak 100. Then the vessels, the Azores, created by Seafront Simulations. What they did is they took various airports or various countries, and that's where they added the boat models, as well as smoke and wake VFX, the night navigation lightning landable cruise ships, as well as local ferry services. So let's see if we can find some of them in the screenshots. Likely not, but maybe. Here you can see the boats. Cruise ship. So pretty nice. And then the last one, which I already recorded a video about, is the Bullseye landing created by Microsoft. And this is a landing challenge which will land you, or which tells you to land on this nice helipad of the this nice hotel, right? It's the Burj Al Arab. It's in Dubai, and this is the challenge. You need to land on this spot over here. So pretty cool. And here ends the review of the latest additions to the marketplace. In total 35 items have been added. It's pretty cool. One of them is for free, right? You need to scroll to the bottom and then you can get it for free. The rest is all paid, so keep that in mind. And some of them require you to have the aircraft already. Here ends the video. I hope you liked it. If you liked it, then consider to use the like button. If you got questions or comments, then feel free to post them in the comment box below. And if you want to stay up to date about my new videos, then make sure that you're subscribing to my channel. Thanks for watching and see you next time.